Look, man, I feel like today is going to be a very good reading. I was able to wash my car. I just ate me some Raisin Canes, and my new merch hoodie is actually coming in today. So I'm super excited. But with all that out of the way, welcome to Read the Room. My name is Chaser Dark Sage. I am your host today, and today we will be reading JoJo Bizarre Adventure, Part 7, Steel Ball Run. We will be reading chapters 12 and 13. We did have a little bonus chapter or a little middle chapter, chapter 11.5, that I'm not reading on here because it was pretty wordy, but it was basically about Steven Steele's background and how he came up to actually making the Steel Ball Run race itself, which was pretty captivating for JoJo's backstory itself. Today, we're going to be reading chapters 12 and 13. I want to see how Gyro is going to, reap his rewards for him getting first place in the first part of the race itself. So without further ado, let's get to reading. Gyro Zappelli. The end of the first stage sees the birth of a new king. To the victor goes $10,000, a 1 hour time bonus, and 100 points. The winner of stage 1 is Gyro Zappelli. We got our boy doing his little victory dance or victory pose. Okay, so we got this very infamous manga panel that I've seen plenty of times online. Not gonna lie, I really do like this image right here. I don't know, it's something captivates me about it. In second, the one and only fast runner Sandman. In third, the careless Black Comet Poco Loco. But wait, Diego Brando. The judges are discussing the recent turn of events, and so because of a discrepancy, we are rejudging the placements. Nah, it looks like Diego was first from this picture, but I could be wrong. But we don't see the shadows all the way, but also Sandman looks like he's ahead of everybody as well. But yeah, let's go on to the next page. The deliberation continues. The decision of the 5 judges combined with the evidence from the new camera technology will be used to determine the winner. Please wait a little while the other racers approach the goal. The Steel Ball Run is using a point system. First place is awarded 100 points, second 50 points, third 40 points, and so on. The racers are awarded points until the 21st racer. The goal of the race is in New York. On the way there are 9 stages, and the points leader at the end of these 9 stages will be named the winner. Okay, so this is kind of like Mario Kart. Why? I'm supposed to be the guy with the 1 in a 5 billion kind of luck. Oh, this must be some new type of translation, because 1 in 5 billion. I thought it was like 1 in 50 million or something like that. That's the problem with reading online versions of certain manga that's not released in America yet. That's the problem, because sometimes the actual translation itself, if it's not consistent with whoever was translating it before, it could be iffy going down the line. So that's one reason why I don't like to read manga online without a subscription service. Allegedly, of course, I would never do that. But yeah, that's one of the problems I have with it, because I think it's supposed to be 1 in 50 million, or it could be 1 in 5 billion. I've been reading the 50 million wrong this whole time. So that's just my little rant on reading manga online without paying for it. Allegedly, of course, allegedly. Why did I lose to that guy? This isn't just right. Dio. So I wasn't first? I'm not first? F, that guy from the country. Help yourself to the water. How about food? Do you want some? Is this the guy I saw at the starting point? He's different though. The food and drinks are free for the participants. I'll take. Woo, that boy looking like me a few years ago when I used to have that little gallon water jug. Boy, he looking like me right now. And he got the little big piece of meat kind of like he's Luffy. Okay, all of you sponsors, it's the end of the first stage, so I prepared some expensive French champagne. Today's race ends here. We'll camp here tonight. The second stage will start tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mr. Steele, I have information on Gyro Zappelli's background. Oh, things about to turn up. Things about to get a little spicy. Let's go to the next page, man. Immigration has his information. He departed Genova, Italy in May and arrived in the country on May 22nd. Okay, so, this kind of checks out with the Zappelli name. He's a foreigner? You're saying he's not a cowboy or a gunman? Far from it. His ship was neither an immigrant ship nor a cargo ship. Gyro entered this country on a ship owned by some royal family in Europe. Oh, okay, what's happening? Royalty? So does that mean like a government's VIP or a wealthy person? Why would a wealthy person participate in this race? Some might ask that question. Anyway, why don't you ask Zappelli directly? Who are you? His race application is blank. If he is a foreigner, why is he hiding in the background? Even if we ask him, he might not answer. The second stage is a long distance 1,200 kilometer portion of the race. From the next stage on, we'll take bets on who will be in first place nationwide. Find out Gyro Zappelli's information. Got it? All right, the results are in. I will announce them. Oh man, we about to get the placement. We about to see who ranked where. Hey, I'm ready. By deliberation, Gyro Zappelli was in the first place. Okay, we already knew that. But because he disrupted Sandman during the race, what? He will incur a penalty. Wait, what? What? No. He is unable to get first place in this round. I will repeat. Wait, because he disrupted Sandman during the race. Wait, what does this mean? Nah, this is some effery. Like, what the F? Let's keep going though. I'll repeat. As reported by the judge in the air balloon, Gyro Zappelli disrupted the race with some kind of weapon. Oh. It occurred at the 13,000 meter mark, around the end of the downhill point of the race. Oh, when he used a steel ball. That's why Gyro Zappelli has been lowered to 20 places as a penalty. Lower 20 places, and only like it cuts off after place 21. So what? Jeez, that has to suck. You did all that work to get in first place. You got Poco Loco over here using a stand ability to basically cheat that he doesn't even know about. And then we got JoJo working hard. We got Diego working hard. Gyro was working hard, but Gyro did use a weapon that was outside of his horse. We don't know if Dio did anything outside of his horse because we haven't seen anything. And obviously JoJo doesn't have some type of stand yet. So that sucks. He is in place 21. Wow, he got the lowest amount of points that you could get besides nothing. So wow, that's insane. Second place will be raised to the first. Dog, this is insane. This is too much for me right now. Jeez. Uh-oh, Gyro looking mad. What? Demoted? Rising in the ranks of Sandman? That's the decision. The winner of the first stage is Sandman. I guess. I don't like the way that they elongated that, but look at this man. This man he looking like me on a very, very early morning. Number 1, Sandman. 2, Diego Brando. 3, Poco Loco. 4, Mountain Tire. I don't know what that is. 5 is Johnny Joestar, and we got the other ones. Second will be Diego. He was slowed down at the Dried River. However, since he is the prince of horse racing in England, he closed the gap right before the goal line as expected. Third will be Poco Loco. I beat the people like Gyro. Your attention, please. Mountain Tim. Oh, so who is Mountain Tim? This guy literally came out of nowhere. Mountain Tim is 4th place. Our fellow cowboy somehow managed to get his horse to stick its nose out to the finish line. Gyro disrupted the race? Okay, and right here we have the actual ordering of where everybody ranked. And oh wait, FV Stroheim. Oh, that's a part 2 reference, baby. Yes, sir. Let me read over some of the names real quick, and I'll probably tell you some of the ones that I actually, stick out to me. But right now, I see Nellyville, which is actually my favorite album by Nelly. I'm just gonna say that right now. We also got Barry White, which is okay. Hey, I'm cool with the Barry White reference as well. We got Hey Ya, which I don't know, that could be an Andre 3000 reference to his song Hey Ya off of the double album from Outkast. And I think that's about it for all the references that I actually get on this little list right here. So let's go ahead and go to the next page. JoJo's looking at Gyro. That boy Gyro is heated right now. Ooh, he's shaking that fist. He's clenching them teeth. Ooh. Oh, he put the ball down. What's he about to do with it? Steven Still's looking back. Hey, what is Gyro about to do with the ball? Okay, so what's happening right here? Oh yeah, some bodyguards came in between Steven Still and Gyro. That boy Gyro is pissed. Hey, Steven Still said, hey, I'll handle this. Okay. Let's see what's about to happen. I really like this imagery right here. This is one of the great things about manga is that the actual image itself could tell some of the story without any dialogue being passed. And Araki is such a genius right now with this right now. So let's keep going. You have something to complain about, Mr. Zappelli? Normally you'd be disqualified because you disrupted the race with a weapon. Ooh, that boy Gyro heated. I got nothing, really. I won't talk to you anymore. That was the past. We can't do anything now except look to tomorrow. Hey, that boy, hey, he's salty. Hey, I'll be salty too, though, but let's keep going. I'm here to make myself feel better. That's all I want to say. Go celebrate with some champagne. Weren't you supposed to ask him who he was, Mr. Steele? Huh? That's right. Hey, wait. Ugh, what the? Oh, I didn't even peep that. Okay, if we go back, he's shaking the table a little bit with the steel ball. I did not peep that. Okay, and that shook up all the champagne, which is making all the champagne just shoot up and basically attack Steven Steele. Hey, I like this. This is dope. Hey, what is this? Wait a second. That's $500 champagne. Is this to piss me off? Is it all going to spill out? Oh, ish. What the heck he's doing? Hold him down. Hey, you, don't steal. And that's an order. Ooh, that boy JoJo got nice reflexes. Okay. And then the little guy that was helping Steven Still, he dodged it right in the nick of time. It didn't spill. Did it hit the water tower? Ooh. I feel a little better now. Hey, you want to come to the next stage, Johnny Joestar? Okay. What we inviting the boy for? Which, like I said, I binge record these videos, right? And recently the Johnny Joestar SAS went up for pre-order, and I'm gonna have to pre-order him, but also pre-order Gyro at the same time because I'm a JoJo stan, so I already know I'm gonna like them, but I need them for the collection as well. I need to put them in the JoJo shrine right here. So let's keep going. I just noticed that. I just want to say that. Huh? Of course, I'll show you what I can do. That's fine, I guess. Lesson 2 is to work those muscles. Hey, yo, what that boy mean? First of all, why does Johnny look a little more toned up than he did before? I'm not gonna lie. But also, Gyro, he looking sexy as usual. You ready? For example, if I grab your wrist like this, holding the wrist tightly like this, the muscle automatically knows to bend. The flesh instinctively protects the body by wounding the muscle, and that's nature for you. The steel ball will not let you do that. Only on the skin. Control the skin. If the skin is under an unusual situation, the muscle won't act upon it. You want to try? If you're not scared, that is. In your hand is a revolving cork. Oh. So this boy is kind of like Jiraiya and Naruto right now, about to teach that boy the Rasengan a little bit. Okay, I'm very interested to see like how they're gonna use the steel ball, and if this is maybe going to teach Johnny how to walk. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so the cork is spinning. No, that's dope. That's actually fire. Like, can he stop the spinning itself? I'm surprised when he grabbed the cork, it didn't stop spinning. So, like, did he not have like a tight enough grip on it? And how did he not feel the cork spinning? That's also a weird thing as well. I have so many questions, but let's keep going. Oh, he put it in the horse. He accidentally put it in the horse, and now the horse is about to kick up. Ooh, please don't hurt Johnny. Please don't hurt Johnny. That's how you get off a horse. The horse's muscle isn't acting upon it. It won't let it do that. Even if you didn't have a weapon, the spinning strength is the weapon. Johnny Joestar, the second stage of the race is a desert crossing with a distance of 1,200 kilometers. It looks tough. Let's wrap this up. It'll be a 1-2 finish. I'll be first though. Ooh, okay. So you trying to teach my boy Johnny something, but also you trying to say like, yo, like, I'm still gonna be ahead of you, dog. Like, you might be cool people, but I'ma still be in front of you. Don't get that twisted. Hey, Sheriff, do you have something you want to say to me? Why'd you make us return to the racing course in this kind of carriage? It's not good to have the newspaper reporters around here. The truth is, I didn't want a lady here either. Then what's this about? I'm busy, you know. I want to talk about some bodies that have been found. Mr. Steele. Uh-oh. What's the condition of the horses? We have horses that can run up to 90 kilometers. At the time, the jockey's eyesight from the ground is about 2.5 meters high, and they're at flying speeds. What about the race? It's a dangerous sport, you know. The participants all signed a contract knowing that. We're here. This is the place. Just what the heck is here? You should be able to see it, Mr. Steele. Right in front of your eyes, sir. Ooh, wait. What are they looking at? Okay. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is someone. Are these intestines? Ugh. Why is it holding onto the gun, though? Okay. Oh, wait, it's behind the rock. What the heck is this? Huh? Oh. Did someone get decapitated? Return my wife to the train station. Take her back now. Ooh. Who did this? Okay, so now we got a little murder mystery on our hands right now, because what is this? And I love the facial expression in top right of Steven Steele's face right now. But oh, is this who I think it is? I'm not going to say it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone else, but you guys probably know if you've heard of this part who I'm talking about. But is this who I think? Is this the work of someone I know? Like, okay, let's keep going. What is this? Who the heck are these people? There are 3 of them. The guy's name on the side is Mark Baker. The guy on the far side is David Hagen. The guy on the far side is Paul Lucasa. All 3 of these people were participants in the race. It was reported that their horses were running out in the wild somewhere in the area. The 3 of them were about 2,000th place until about 7,000 to 8,000 meters. And so we questioned the other participants about it, but no one saw anything from the time they fell off the horses when their horses were found and stopped. Just what is this? Why'd they die like this? Explain. The animals. For example, a vulture could drag a human's internal organs out in about 3 seconds flat. Now we know this isn't the work of any type of animal, because why are the intestines literally holding onto the gun? Let's be real now. But those are internal organs. They're rope. Oh, there's another problem. There's not a single cougar track in sight. I have no clue how they did this. So how did it happen? This is a murder, Mr. Steele. Nevertheless, it was during the race. We don't know who it is, but they did it during the race. I'd say this was a planned murder to knock them off of their horses and out of the race. Ooh, okay. Yet no one saw a thing, even though 3,000 people were racing side by side with the others, so one saw a thing. Don't say something like that. Why do you think they did it? Judging from the evidence, it is already clear to me. The suspect is within your participants. A possible motive is for the 50 million prize money and to raise their rankings in the race, which is obvious. If you're going to try and slay people in the race, you're going to want to do it because you want to be first place. You don't want no competition. Come on. If that's the case, the culprit is still in the race. Anyone who interferes will be taken out for the sake of winning. Oh, we see our boy Johnny and Gyro. They're chilling right now. Okay, hey, let's see what happens. That was chapter 12. We're about to head out to chapter 13. But so far we see that Gyro has been disqualified and been moved down to place 21 even after reaching first place, which really sucks. He got a little bit of like a revenge or spite against Steven Steele and all the people who were coordinating the event, with him spinning the ball on the table and all the champagne exploding. But also now he's kind of bonding with our boy Johnny. Now, we haven't learned anything yet, but we've also learned that he can make other objects rotate just like his steel ball itself. So I don't know if that's the power of the steel ball or if it's actually one of his abilities, like his own ability. Or maybe that ability is from the steel ball that just is able to transfer to other things temporarily, because Johnny had that little cork in his hand. It was still spinning. He put it on the horse, and then it made the horse react. So I'm wondering where this is going to go, and I'm wondering if we're going to start the race next chapter, or if we're going to get a little more bonding time with Johnny and Gyro. I don't know, but let's go ahead and continue to chapter 13. Chapter 13, the sheriff's request to Mountain Tim. Also, I do want to say that I really do like this panel right here. The suspect is within your participants. For the sake of the investigation, I highly suggest postponing the race for a little bit. But that means F. For something like this, to interrupt my race, the race will continue as normal. It's too late. Everyone involved in this already put in everything they've got into winning. Not even the president has control over it anymore. Postponing this is impossible. I figure you say something like that. That's why I requested that Mountain Tim pursue all potential suspects. Okay, so Mountain Tim, he's a fed, basically. Let's look to see what's about to happen. We see the wife is right there. So the wife is of age after reading the sideline story, right? I believe the wife is of age, but she just looks very young. So this looks very creepy on Steven Steele, unless she's actually 14, like I said earlier in the manga. So I digress. Let's go to the next page. What's wrong? The horses are acting strange. Must be because Mountain Tim has arrived. He's a mysterious fellow. The horses always pay him their respects. What the horses are actually bowing their heads to Mountain Tim? Dog, who is this Mountain Tim? Man, come on, dog. Look at this guy. He looks like the dude. He looks like Owen Wilson's character off of Zoolander a bit. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the jawline. I don't know. Maybe. But let's go to the next page. When did he? Flowers? Oh, nah. Now you trying to talk to Steven Steele's girl? Hey, Steven Steele, me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect. Are you actually married? It's a shame. Mountain Tim. What's with him taking this request? I mean, he's a legendary cowboy and even a candidate to win. Just in today's race, he's came in 4th place. Allow me to explain. Not only is he a very good friend of mine, but a reliable one at that. All the way from northern Montana to the southern parts of Texas, he's collected rewards pursuing men all over the Great West. Oh, nah, that boy Cocky doing that with his hat. Nah, man, that boy Cocky. But he's a participant in the race. Yes, of course. That's why he's important. Once the second stage of the race begins, there's a high probability that he'll be targeted by the suspect. It'll only be to our benefit if he's pursued. He'll be the new sheriff's assistant, if that's all right with you, Mr. Steele. All right, that boy Tim is getting off his horse. Uh-oh, he's looking. Oh no, this boy looks like he's came to a realization. What's this fury I'm feeling all of a sudden? So such a thing was present during the race? Don't worry, feel at ease. I could possibly win the race now. In this race, I have many friends who are also participating. But up until now, I've never seen anything like this before, such a killing method. However, I have heard a legend about similar deaths. There's an old Native American legend that tells about a spot where a shooting star fell somewhere in the Arizona desert. There lies tainted soil. Wait, is that the arrow? Is that the arrow? Oh, let's see. It says that anything that touches the spot will suddenly be able to pull out a mysterious power from its own. Oh yes. At the same time though, evil spirits will call out a curse upon them. None of the natives of the land will step foot there. One day, a white man looking for emerald ore stepped into the spot and started to come home. It is said that afterwards he began to kill others in a similar fashion. And afterwards, as if possibly realizing his own sinfulness, he shot himself. But if he died, he's obviously not the suspect, which makes me wonder, if you are really going to keep up with this investigation, how do you plan to find the suspect? Do you intend to keep an eye out for aliens? Okay, so this is actually, wait, aliens? Thought you didn't believe in aliens, Steven Steele. Didn't you get tied up in that side story that we had of you with the whole alien thing and it was really just a shaved monkey? Oh, okay. It's like you changing your tone a little bit. But I like the fact that we got a little murder mystery amongst this race right here. So many different elements. Well, I mean, we've had a murder mystery before, kind of, but there's so many different elements in this part of JoJo's that this is why I love JoJo's, and this is what I can't find in other anime. The first thing to do is to follow these footprints. These ones. In this, the berserk nature of the run is clearly visible. And in the center, there's a very distinguishable mountain-shaped mark. But that still doesn't make it evidence. No, it most certainly does. The horse probably went out of control after seeing human blood. And judging from the nature of the rider, it's probably someone who's used to being in the desert. Okay. There's a bottle laying over by the victim. Have you checked it out, Sheriff? There's something inside there, covered in blood. What is this? A button? Is it a button from a piece of clothing? Oh man, he's slipping just like Kira right now. Whoever this killer is, who I'm assuming who it is, I'm not sure. Whoever it is, they slipping just like Kara off of part 4. Let's keep going. Okay, so what happened? Oh wait, is he trying to get the rope on the actual bottle? What the? He pulled it off. Excellent work, Mountain Tim. Oh, he pulled the wait. How did he get the button out of the actual bottle? What? Okay, I'm just gonna have to suspend my disbelief on that one, because how did he get the button? The thing from the bottle. I wonder what sort of connection this has with the murder method. Okay, this is a button from the genes of the victim, but why would it come off? Or more importantly, how could it possibly get inside the bottle? I don't claim to know the answer, however. One thing is certain, it's very dangerous for the killer to let such an important piece of evidence fall into our hands. Or maybe the killer meant to leave it. Leaving his mark. I'm just saying. The second stage is scheduled to start in 5 minutes. Oh dang, we didn't get no bonding time with Gyro and JoJo. Okay, I thought we was gonna get a little talking, but I do forget that this is 90-something chapters, so we definitely got to move through this really quickly. All right, so I'm not gonna read the extra specific stuff in the top left, but I'm gonna read some of the panels, and I'm gonna read the top left stuff on my own. But participants, please line yourselves up at the starting line. What about the one that just flew by here? Just remember that penalties will still be given, so be careful. For the second stage, the goal will be upon reaching Monument Valley after crossing a distance of 1,200 kilometers. All participants are allowed to freely choose their own route through the desert, how many miles they wish to travel per day, and even which lodgings they wish to stay at, with the exception of the requirement of passing through the pre-designed checkpoints. Okay, I like where this is going. So from here on out, wait, so where are we actually stopping at the second point? Let me actually analyze this. Okay, so the second point I'm assuming is Monument Valley. All right, we can keep going. Finally, if for some reason a player is forced to retire in the middle of the race, their respective numbers will be displayed as flags over the route. Covered wagons filled with medics and referees will be following the race at a distance behind now. These medics have a large supply of things like water, food, and medicine on them, and will not hesitate to dispense them if requested. Do keep in mind though, any players that do so will be immediately retired from the race. Oh dang. Gyro, this stage's top candidates seem to be Sandman. Even in the gambling arenas, he's the most popular. What do you think of that? Boy got the little shades on. I'm not gonna lie, so initially getting into this part and all the images I've seen of Gyro, I thought he was gonna be a very silly, playful, over-the-top character, not as serious as he kind of is. I got the wrong interpretation of Gyro just off of the pictures I've seen, so I guess that's one reason I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but also there's still more entail to have with this part, so let's keep going. What about me? Sucks for you. By the way, I'm the 6th most popular racer. You're only number 9 because of your penalty. If you wouldn't have gotten that, I'm pretty sure you'd be popular. Those people don't know what the F they're talking about. Anyway, look at it. This article is written by some idiot everyday person. No one should take it seriously. But if Sandman takes the prize again this time, his total points will be 200, and he will have accumulated 2 hours in time bonuses. If that happens, he'll have an overwhelmingly advantage over anyone else for the rest of the race. That's really what we've got to keep from happening. I wonder, can he run from 100 kilometers in one day? I'm afraid so. And to make matters worse, Sandman's from the Arizona desert, so geographically, he's on his home turf. Okay, so one thing I peeped when actually reading this part of JoJo's is that JoJo himself doesn't want to be number 1. He just wants the ability to walk again, basically. Like, his whole goal isn't to be number 1. He only wants to be number 1 to prove to Gyro, so that way Gyro can give him the technique for him to be able to walk or get his legs to move. So I do like the fact that they're trying to focus on a side character. Well, Gyro is more of the main character right now of Gyro winning this race rather than actually JoJo himself. But still, I kind of like the fact that they're kind of teaming up and like, yo, we have a common enemy. Let's team up, be smart about it. We can't let him get in first place. So I do like this, and I do like the fact they're actually kind of creating a strategy right now, saying like, yo, we're all Sandman's turf, so we need to really think about this. So yeah, I don't know, just something I kind of peeped while reading this. I'm really loving this right now. That guy over there, Mountain Tim, is just about as popular and a huge candidate for this time around. But look at that weird hat he's wearing. Makes me want to trample all over it right there while it's still on his head. I want to trample right on it. Mountain Tim is a cowboy, so he should have poor short range abilities. Yet then again, he was following us pretty well yesterday. We couldn't even hear the sound of the hooves his horse made, so without us knowing, he followed us all the way to the end and then passed us up at the last second. I think it's because of that weird hat he wears. Haven't you noticed? That boy is fixated on that. Yeah. That's how I imagine his laugh is. I gotta hear this laugh in the anime version. Gyro, this stage, I think it's going to turn into a battle over the water holes. Okay, let's go. How far can people continue on this route? It must depend on how far they can go without running out of water. In 1875, just when this land had barely become a part of the United States of America, there was an incident that involved the death of an entire army unit, the 26th Cavalry. It wasn't because of a war or an accident though, because during that year, all the known water holes dried up. As they wandered through the desert looking for an alternative source of water, they noticed that the temperature was steadily rising. It was already well above 50 Celsius and quickly nearly 60 Celsius as they continued through the area. Eventually, they all died of dehydration. Before that, small fissures and cracks spread across their own dried up clay-like eyeballs. Ugh. And they all went blind. Yuck. Ugh. The imagery. Araki. You're a great artist, man. So why you gotta put that in? Ugh. Hey, YouTube, be glad that this is censored. But if you're on the Patreon watching this, which if you're not, join the Patreon. You get the uncensored panels. Makes me squirm in my seat. Blind, they continue to wander aimlessly through the infinite desert, slowly being roasted to death by the sun. Man, that's a horrible way to die. Here's the indicators of water holes according to the map. From the starting point, we should head north, and after traveling 50 kilometers a day, we should hit the first water hole. If we stray from this and happen to get lost in the desert, the thing we'll really be retiring from is life itself. Also, I can't forget about what I have in my hand. Just what do I have to get to start revolving? Oh, so is this a technique? This revolving technique is one that anyone can use? They just have to, I guess, master the energy. Is this exclusive to Gyro? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm so curious on how JoJo is fixated on the spinning cork. It's now only 30 seconds until we start. All right, in just an instant, the second stage shall truly begin. There's no track later along the race path, so the train will go ahead to the next point. They say that the hot air balloon can only follow to the Colorado River. Diego Brando has pushed up his goggles. Poco Loco, as usual, has his mini sacks packed up and ready. Hey, that man is a true nomad. Let's go, start. The 10 o'clock fireworks are flying into the air right on time. Oh, that boy Gyro, hey, he zooming. JoJo's like, what? I like this pedal right here. Hey, Araki does his thing. These horses really look good. So Araki, bravo, bravo. I'm still fixated on JoJo's face right here. This face is hilarious. He's flying. It's Gyro, it's Gyro, it's Gyro, it's Gyro. Just like the first stage, he went flying by on his own just like that. In a few more minutes, he'll be no more than the speck on the horizon. All the horses following him will be plastered in his dust. At any rate, it seems like Gyro's Zapelli plans to complete this second stage as a solo run. Oh, can he really take all 1,200 kilometers on his own? F, what the heck is wrong with this guy? I'm coming after him. I'm coming after you. Okay. JoJo, turn it up right now. That's what I'm saying. Turn it up, JoJo. Turn it up. I've been waiting for this, man. Let's go. Oh, that boy really turned it up too. He really turned it up. Okay. Oh, wait. Gyro Zapelli is, what is this? He's changing course? He's completely changing his course. So he wasn't just flying out ahead. He was picking out a completely different route. What the heck? I like this. Gyro Zapelli is heading straight into the desert. It looks like he's aiming to cut across the entire wasteland. Is he planning to ignore the first water hole altogether? At this angle, a water hole won't be visible for another 150 kilometers or so. Oh, first of all, this panel is hard right here. Man, what the heck are you doing, Gyro Zapelli? At least give me some reason for all this speed. What? We have other rivals in the race who are doing the same thing. Want to come with? This is the shortest way. This way will pass them all, even Sandman. I just imagine him doing it like Pops on Friday. You know, we gotta pass Sandman. You know, I want to be first place. Oh man, look, man, I joke too much, man. Let's keep going. Oh, now it looks like Gyro isn't the only one crossing the desert. He's gained a follower, but who on earth would voluntarily pick such a route? It's like setting oneself up for some Control-Alt-Delete, YouTube. Yeah. All they must be thinking about is setting their hands on the prize. Hey, I like this. Okay. Wait, who is this guy? Oh yeah, you know he's a villain. Just look at his attire. He gotta be a JoJo villain. Look at his attire. Look at the man's fit. And look at his horse. The horse looks like it's from the netherworld. Dog, this gotta be a villain. Okay, I can see his number. His name is Mr. Robinson. What type of name is Mr. Robinson? What? Huh? I don't know. He kind of looks like one of those Kiss dudes where they be having the black and white face paint. Obviously, he doesn't have the white face paint, but the little black eye patch that he has over his eye, it reminds me of Kiss. And that's it. That's it for chapter 13. Oh, chapter 13 was so good. I really enjoyed chapter 13. So far, Gyro and JoJo had to devise a plan to actually, get across and actually get in the first place. So they're teaming up, they're fighting a common enemy, Sandman, and they're just trying to find a way to get across the race. But also we got Mountain Tim, who was literally just introduced last chapter, and there's some type of murder mystery happening, and whoever was the murderer left their button. They either purposely left it or they accidentally left it. But the way it was left, it looks like it was purposefully left itself. So maybe the murderer wants them on their tail. Maybe he wants to lure more people in. I'm not sure. So we got a horse race across the continent, and we also got a murder mystery. Let's go ahead and talk about these chapters. All right, guys, so I know that this is a longer video than usual, so I'm not going to take up too much of you guys' time because we basically reacted and talked about these chapters while we was going through it. But basically, chapter 12 was pretty good, but chapter 13 was really where it was at. I think that chapter 13 really shows that Gyro is more of a wild card character, and he's definitely not predictable, but he is very smart, which I really do enjoy. JoJo is a bit more calculated, a bit more reserved, and I like that because they play off each other really well so far. So chapter 13 really was a standout chapter for what all I've read so far. But also, Steven Still and all of them realized that he is an immigrant from Italy, and I guess a rich family brought him over. So what is Gyro's purpose for actually entering the race? We already know JoJo's, but what is Gyro's purpose for winning this race? What is Diego's purpose for winning this race as well? And well, Poco Loco just wants the money, obviously. What's Diego's purpose? And Mountain Tim is here looking to solve this murder that's randomly happening throughout the race itself. So things are getting very interesting in JoJo Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run. So far, I am really hyped to see what's happening. This chapter, it ended off with a bang. Like whatever's about to happen, Gyro was determined to get first place, especially after being demoted 20 places. So he was like in place 21, which is insane still because he used a weapon or disrupted the race. So I'm really excited to see where this part goes. Now JoJo and Gyro are working together. I really want to see how this camaraderie builds upon each other, since JoJo really doesn't have a purpose to win, so he kind of wants to help Gyro to win, but he also wants to prove to Gyro that he's a skilled horse racer to help teach him how to do the spin technique. But yeah, I'm really enjoying JoJo, as you can tell right now. Man, I wish I could just binge all the way through, but I don't want to take any more of you guys' time, so I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, you haven't already, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and check out the Patreon. Link will be in the description down below, just in case you want to see the uncensored manga panels, because I know I can't really show them on YouTube because Shueisha, they're a bit of butt wipes with that. But I do want to do these read-through for you guys, and I'm really enjoying JoJo Bizarre Adventure so far. Hopefully we can plan to read other series on the channel soon, but man, I really want to just binge JoJo's. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Still Ball Run. It's so good right now. Thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out.